Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. I'm just going to call it the Borsig for the rest of the video. But the Borsig is a Tier 8 German TD, if you don't already know it. And this is a really nice matchup on Siegfried line. I started playing the Borsig with the stock gun. It's not the final gun. I haven't unlocked the final gun yet, and I haven't played too many tanks or too many games in this tank. But I'm enjoying it. I think it's actually quite good, and I'm happy to be playing it before Wargaming nerfed the view range in 9.6. They're going to be nerfing the view range on a lot of TDs, but to be honest, I've been so busy in real life for the last couple of weeks, I haven't actually looked at the details very much. I've just been catching highlights here and there. But anyway, let's just get going. And this is a game that was played while the missions are running. Now, I haven't streamed since the missions began. And in fact, because I've been busy, I've only been able to maybe play World of Tanks for stretches of maybe an hour or two, and then I have to go do something else in real life. So really, I haven't had time to sit down and do a big stream in a while, and I'm planning maybe to do one a little bit later today. I've got a couple of free days, so I'm planning maybe to do a little bit more streaming than I usually do. It depends on energy levels, but I do know my schedule is free for the next few days. And this is while we were doing the missions. You can see I'm on TD mission number 6 for size calculation here. Cause damage to an enemy vehicle from a distance of 250 meters. Enemy vehicle must be on the move. And destroy a moving enemy vehicle in order to get the secondary mission. So I've come over here to the 1-2 lines on Siegfried line in order to do just that, because I pretty much guess that the enemy scouts, there are quite a few light tanks and faster tanks on the enemy team. I have a feeling that maybe they're going to be pushing the 1-2 lines, at which point I'm going to be able to get a kill on the move. But in the meantime, I'm focused on this T-37, and we go for a blind shot, and no idea whether or not it hit. So the Borsig does have pretty good view range. I'm using a camo net, I'm using binocs, and I don't have a fantastic crew, but I do have 6th Sense, I believe, and I do have a decent camo rating. So the game, as for most TDs, starts out quite slowly. I'm focused on the mission, I'm not actually focused on winning. And that's probably one of the negative things I have to say about the new missions. I haven't spoken about the new missions because I haven't been streaming. And really, while I think the missions are Wargaming doing their best... Oh, wow, what a shot. It goes so high. So I just need to kill a tank at a distance of higher than 250 meters. So if I can put a shot into this guy... There we go. 512 damage. But yeah, I haven't really spoken about the missions. I think Wargaming have their heart in the right place. A lot of the missions are based around playing the tanks correctly. You know, doing things like not sniping with heavy tanks, not suicide scouting in light tanks. So some of the missions are very good. They do teach you how to play that class of tank well. But on the other hand, some of the missions are absolutely terrible, and I think it has caused the game to deteriorate. I have seen heavy tanks, T-57 heavies, doing 1,000 damage and then running into the corner of the map to camp for the rest of the game, simply so that they can complete missions. I really hate the missions where you've got to cap. Missions that tell you to cap are bad missions, guys. I think it's sending a bad message. Capping should only ever be used if you're in danger of losing the game. This is a grind game, and I do plan to make a video on capping versus not capping. But it's a grind game. XP and credits are more important. And of course, winning is important, but I really think you should only cap if you're in danger of losing a game. So, there we go. That's my shot on a target on the move. I just need to kill him while he's on the move. No, he stopped. Trying to face this gun depression. And we take him out. So, he wasn't on the move, but that's okay. We shot a tank while on the move. We didn't kill one while on the move, but we shot one on the move. So I've finally been spotted. I'm on 1 kill, and the gun depression on the Borsig is not fantastic. If you're trying to shoot over the front of the tank, not great. But we do get another shot into the Sture. And you're probably asking yourself, how the hell is this an Ace Tanker? Well, while I've been chatting about missions, I'm already up to 3k damage. So only 1 kill, I'm on 3k damage, and the score is still 50-50. And we finally get a second kill in. So, T-37. Nope. Okay, so that shot on the T-69 basically meant I got my kill at a range of higher than 250 meters. So it's still a 50-50 game. In fact, we're losing. I only have 3 RT and myself left versus 2 enemy tanks. An IS-3, a T-37, and 3 enemy RT. Now, if the missions had not been running, I probably would have been over on the other flank. I would have been helping out the town, but because of the missions, I came to this position. And I found myself doing that. I'm taking up silly positions, I'm doing silly things just to complete missions. Taking unnecessary damage so that I can ram an enemy tank to death. Having really bad games because I'm trying to cap. I've got another Ace Tanker. Another Ace Tanker coming up on the channel soon, where the mission was to cap in a heavy tank. And I was on 3k damage, and I decided, yeah, I'd had a pretty good game, but I need to cap to complete the mission. So I just drove in and died. I mean, I would never have done that in real life. But because I was so desperate to cap and complete the mission, I ended up having a good game as opposed to what could have been a really amazing game. And I was still an Ace Tanker even though I threw away my tank for absolutely nothing. Now, because I've been talking about these missions, I'm getting away from this game. I'm on 3.7k damage, I'm on 2 kills, and it is now a situation where I'm the only tank on my team. I had 3 RT, but one of them has died. The enemy team still have an IS-3, a T-37, and they're capping. And they have 3 RT for support. So I'm not entirely happy with the missions. I think some of them are really stupid, but let's get back to this gameplay. So I am on almost full health. I know that the enemy IS-3 is on 723 health. He's going to be a 2-hit kill, and the T-37 is a 1-hit kill. And I need to be careful because there are 3 enemy RT. But I don't want the enemy team to cap out. And there we go, it's a T-37. And I wasn't quick enough with my snapshot. I'm playing the Borsig. I did start playing it from stock. So this still is the stock gun. It's basically the final gun from the Sture Emil. But I like it. I mean, so it's an Ace Tanker. My first Ace Tanker on this tank is with the stock gun. And unfortunately, IS-3 flanks me. But I've moved up. Take a hit from the T-37 and take him out. Stop the cap. And now I've got this IS-3 to worry about and 3 enemy RT. So I'm moving really erratically. I'm trying to get the enemy... Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to get the enemy RT to miss. I'm more worried about enemy RT than the IS-3, so we're moving up. I'm hoping to move from an angle the IS-3 is not expecting. And there's no sign of the IS-3. Okay, I would have thought he was flanking me. So 3 enemy RT, and I figure, you know what, I can move up and maybe kill an enemy RT before moving into town, and then the M12 appears out of nowhere and he's looking the wrong direction, and oh no, this is so bad. But I get a kill, avoid 1 enemy RT, so I've got the kill before he could fire. My gun was facing the entirely wrong direction. IS-3 misses, but the IS-3's on 300 health, so one of my RT must have put a shot in. But he's just fired. If I take my time, I can kill him. And it sounds as if enemy RT missed again, so from a really pretty average start, we are up to 5 kills, we are up to 4.5k damage. It was just me and 3 RT versus 5 enemy tanks. I'm being told to go cap, but nope, I'm sensing an ace tanker. Screw that, I'm not gonna go cap. I'm not scared of RT, and there we go. So my view range spots out the Su-14-2. Take him out. Start moving erratically because I have no idea where the M44 is, and the M44 misses. So I've got a feeling that where this shot landed, it's possible that he may be directly in front of me, but not quite sure. So again, moving erratically, moving in a direction maybe the M44 is not expecting. And for some reason my headset, the game has just gone silent, so I don't know whether that's going to come across in the video or whether the sound is still going to be okay. It started doing this recently, I don't know why. But we're moving up. No sign of the M44. My sixth sense has not gone off, so therefore he's on the other side of this ridge. I've got my top gun, I'm on 4.9k damage. It's just a matter of spotting the last remaining enemy tank. And he's to my left, and he's not looking the right direction. We turn, we fire, and there we go. 7 kills in the Borsig. And mission is completed. So that was the Ace Tanker in the Borsig. It was about my 8th or 9th game in the tank, I believe. I haven't played very many games in it because it's one of the more recent additions to my garage. It's also a tank that doesn't have an amazing crew, and I'm still using the stock gun, which is the same gun that came from the Sture Immel. Now, a lot of people have told me it's a lot better with the final gun, the big derpy gun, the 152mm, that basically is an E100 gun. Now, I'm looking forward to that gun because I like big derpy guns, but I think this tank is really good with the stock gun. As you could pretty much see from that game, I really enjoy playing this tank, especially with the stock gun. I like the accuracy, I like the rate of fire, but when I do unlock the final gun, I'll probably bring you another Ace Tanker from that tank with the final gun. I picked up a Pascucci's for taking out the 3 enemy RT. I also picked up high caliber and top gun, and it was a decent game. 1323 XP, 5203 damage done, and 7 kills, and I completed my mission. I don't think this shows mission completions, but I did manage to complete my mission. With honors, I might add. So I fired 17, I hit 13, and I penned 13. The gun is very good on this tank. Even stock, I think it's very playable stock. It's got a great camo rating, and both guns seem to be quite good. Spotted 4, the view range on the tank is good. Damage 10, destroyed 7, 416 assistance damage, and 66 base defense points, and I ended up earning almost 43,000 credits with a premium account. I didn't fire very much premium. So 1984 XP on a ×3 event, I'm happy to say, left me on just short of 6,000 XP for the game. So really happy to pick up the Ace Tanker in the Borsig so early in my Borsig career. I already know I'm going to be keeping this tank. I don't think I'm going to be selling this tank. When I do move on to the Waffentrager at tier 9, I'm probably going to need a new crew from somewhere. Maybe one of the crews from the missions. Maybe I'll put a female crew in it, who knows. But I do know I'm going to be keeping this tank. If I enjoy the tank this much stock, I'm going to be enjoying it a heck of a lot more when it's fully upgraded. It needs to be played really passively. You have no armor. The gun depression can cause problems now and again. But I do like the tank. It's really passive. And when you just want to chill out and do damage, I think it's a really nice tank to play. So that's pretty much it. I brought you a couple of low tier Ace Tankers recently. I thought we'd go back up to some of the higher tier ones. And as I say, sorry I haven't been streaming a lot recently, but I do hope to put that to rights later on today, and maybe stream for maybe 2 or 3 days in a row. I've got a couple of free days ahead of me. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.